In Chapter 17 of this Maddening Engage Ironman, the four hounds destroy a Fiorini's port under the orders of Vale, who in fact has two completely separate personalities, meaning that the good version is absolved of any and all wrongdoing. As this fact is exhaustingly and repeatedly elaborated upon, Vale is hit with mind control magic and becomes Evale. The map begins and it is a grand showdown between all 12 emblem rings. It's evenly matched with 6 emblem rings on their side and 6 emblem rings and 5 DLC emblem bracelets on ours. Clearly an even and fair fight. In preparation for this challenge, I sell all of my stuff to donate 90,000 gold to Fiorini to obtain the S-rank Great Lance Venomous, which I cannot use effectively because Louis doesn't have enough lance rank to use it as a Great Knight. I give it to a Halberdier Rosado instead, but he's too fragile to ever survive if he attacks with it. The objective of this map is to defeat all 6 bosses, which include the 4 hounds, Vale, and a corrupted Hyacinth. Gris attacks first from the north with Warp Ragnarok, and he strikes Louis for 40 damage. I nail him with a Silence Staff, making him unable to counterattack with his tome, and immediately pile onto him and destroy him. Next, I lure Marty and Malvir with Asher Storm and brace for impact. I slow them down with a Fire Dragon Bane and repeatedly land multiple dreadful Order Freezes to stop them from moving while I pick apart their retinue. As they are frozen in place, they are perfectly lined up for a delayed Great Ether from John that takes out Malvir's first health bar and wounds Marnie. Marnie is incredibly tanky with Emblem Roy's hold out, but I am able to attack repeatedly with dual assists and magic and they both go down. I recharge my emblems to face the last 3 bosses, and Zephyr, armed with Sigurd, zooms in first, but has a bit too much backup to take down immediately, so I freeze her in place with Dreadful Aura. In particular, there is a tough corrupted worm that can one-shot many of my units with penetrating damage, but I manage to take it down with a lucky critical from Fram. I take out Zephyr's first health bar with John and Goldberry, and I finish her off with a Settling Thoron and Alchrist Asher Storm. Finally, Hyacinth and Vale move in with a ton of other enemies, and I exhaust most of my emblems just trying to fend them all off, so I'm forced to retreat, but I'm not able to fall back entirely, and some of my units are left in enemy range. I desperately try to use Obstruct to compensate, but I fail, and Vale one-rounds John with Obscurite, costing me one of my best units. But all is not lost, as this move has placed Hyacinth and Vale in my attack range. But unfortunately, Vale has crazy offensive stats and can kill anyone I send against her. All of my emblems are exhausted, so if I don't kill her, then I'm liable to lose nearly everyone, so I have to make some very risky plays. I decide to gamble on a 60% hit silence on Vale to nullify her counterattacks, and it succeeds. I then have Louis whack her for nearly her entire first health bar and then follow up with Goldberry to empty it. I then dance for Louis, and with a dual assist he manages to one-shot Vale's second health bar and defeat her, avenging John's death. Now all that remains is Hyacinth, but I've exhausted most of my damage potential, and so again I must gamble or else I will take heavy losses. I attack first with Alchrist, and he gets a Luna critical, instantly wiping out Hyacinth's entire first health bar in dramatic fashion. I then pile on with all my remaining units to get as many chain attacks as possible, and finish off the corrupted Illusion King to complete the map. After clutching victory from the jaws of defeat, with only one unfortunate loss, we recover Leaf's emblem ring, and in the cutscene, Evale transfers back into Good Vale and throws Sigurd's emblem ring to us, indicating that she is indeed redeemable and probably recruitable. Emblem Leaf and Sigurd show up to speak specifically to reaffirm once again for the 30th time that Vale, in fact, is innocent of any wrongdoing and that we should feel bad for her.